Welcome along to the show, taking a look back over round 6 of the NBL that saw the resurgence of the zero-fee Southland Sharks continue with another impressive win over one of the front-runners in the competition, the Giants, who scored 83 points in both of their tour matches. The night before, that was enough to beat the Nuggets, but it was 11 points shy at ILT Stadium Southland. The Saints opened the round convincingly with a win over the Jets, who dropped another game to the Pistons on Sunday. The Rams put up their worst performance of the season with a paltry 59 points to a rampant Hawks, who followed up that win with a 10-point victory over the Saints on Saturday.
Well, Phil, Kevin Bradshaw just said it's like you're 20 years old, you're not, you're 40. How are you feeling?
I feel good. You know, I think it's more a state of mind than the age. You know, a good team. They play hard, physical. That's probably where they beat us. They just sort of beat us up on the boards, and so it was tough. It was a tough night.
You did come back a bit though. You were threatening, I think, the third quarter.
Yeah, we got on a bit of a run, you know, but Paulie's a good coach, and he called a timeout and he got them to regroup. I think we got it to 6 points, and then after that they sort of got away on us again. So, you know, look, had a game last night, a game tonight, come down here and get 1 out of 2, that's not bad.
Yeah, how was the game last night? As physical as tonight?
Yeah, they were pretty tough. You know, probably not as big as what Southland offers, you know, in the forward lineup. So we matched them a little bit better on the boards, but tonight we got smashed on the boards, I'm sure.
The Nuggets are contenders though.
Absolutely. Yeah, I think they'll be a top 4 team.
What do you think of the competition? You've been playing a few seasons now. What do you think standard-wise year by year?
I think it's improving. You know, it's good to see there's a real big group of young talent coming through now. And
would they be the Breakers? Do you think they've done that?
Oh, I'd say that would have had an influence for sure. But I think there's some good programs running throughout New Zealand. You know, down here in Southland and Nelson, Hawke's Bay, you know, and up in Auckland with the Breakers. So, you know, it's going to create talent.
I knew it was going to be a tough game, and we did have to work for it. You know, especially after that first quarter, they came out and scored, I think it was 29 points. Shot a whole bunch of free throws, and they were the aggressors in that game to start with. But I thought that second quarter probably won us the game. You know, the third and fourth quarter wasn't great for us, but we'd done enough in that second quarter to be able to win us the game. We just finally decided to come out with a little bit of aggression, and you know, we attacked the rim. We got to the free throw line ourselves, and then at the defensive end, you know, if it wasn't for the Bronsonbury 2 threes at the top, you know, I think we would have held them to 5 points for the quarter, which is a good effort. You know, to see a guy like Ruben Tarangi with 7 offensive rebounds, 22 as a team is a testament that the guys are really committing to it and putting in that effort. You know, I spoke to the guys over the last couple of weeks, and it's a decision. You either decide to rebound or you don't. So we try to make it, you know, a little bit more simple, and so far it's paying dividends for us.
Phil Jones, he's older than you, I think.
Oh, mate, he's well older than me. He's got him down at 40, but I think he's 50. He's amazing. You know, he's all-time leader in games played. You know, tall black legend. He's been and seen more basketball than most of my young guys have even dreamed of. And you know, when you keep yourself in good shape, you're able to play basketball at a high level, and he's still doing that. One thing shooters never lose is the ability to be able to shoot, and he can still do that. He hasn't aged. Well, I think he aged. He went bald at about 18, and then he hasn't aged since then. So, you know, it's just awesome to see him still doing it, clocking up records, and still having a positive impact for his team.
And Brian Conklin, nice to have him back, although Dave was fairly handy.
Great to have Brian back. I think Brian just brings another dimension to the team with his aggressiveness. You know, but again, you know, he did a great job on the boards, and that was something that Dave really did well. So you know, just great to see you know, that effort from him on the rebound and on the offensive end as well, because he had 6 as well. And we spoke about the void that Dave left, and we needed guys to step up, and him, Tarangi, and Dawson as well. Garrett Dawson had 5 offensive rebounds, so they did a great job.
Yeah, but Brian, how many minutes did you give him? Were you conscious in the back of your mind about his hamstring, or is he fully fit?
He's fully fit, but you know, I did speak to him about, you know, sort of how we wanted to play him throughout the game. He played 30 minutes, which is probably, you know, maybe 3 or 4 what he's capable of. So I was definitely conscious of it. Tried to give him, you know, mid-quarter breaks. Tried to give him breaks, you know, tagged on to the or close to the quarter time break, so just give it a little bit extra, and you know, I think he's pretty good now. It'll be good for his confidence just to get through that game and knowing that he can complete it.
Pistons at home next week and then away again. You'll be wary of the Pistons?
Mostly, you got to be wary of everyone. I think I mentioned it last week. The Rangers proved it by beating Wellington a couple of weeks ago. You definitely cannot take anyone lightly. And the Pistons have got some talent, and they got some size too. So we're going to have to do a great job on the boards and keep their big bodies away from the hoop. But they got great imports in Corin Henry and Akeem Wright, who was with the Nuggets the last couple of years. So it's going to be another good battle.
He's going to get the games played record this year, and he's been a huge asset to basketball in this country. So for him to still be contributing in a big way to our team, it's huge for our community, and we love that he's a Nelson boy and he's playing with the blue and the white and still doing a great job.
You wouldn't be happy about today, but the tour hasn't been all lost. You beat the Nuggets yesterday.
Yeah, I thought tonight we just got a good old-fashioned ass-kicking by a better team. Full credit to them. They just rebounded the ball mercilessly tonight, and we weren't good enough to block them out and keep them off the glass.
Came back though, third quarter.
Oh yeah, I thought our kids were good to get us back in the game, but we need our big dogs, we need our starting five guys to rebound the ball better.
Next week it's the Hawks, I think. Any special plans for them?
Score more points than them, but I think teams are going to see that film and say we need to hit the glass on the Giants, and we need to do a better job of rebounding, and we'll certainly be doing that this week at training.
Brian, when we spoke to you last, you said you might be out 1 week. It was a few more. How are you feeling?
It's feeling good now. No, definitely, probably not 100% yet. A couple things I wasn't able to do that I wanted to, but we still got the win, and it was really good.
Have you been out this long before?
No, I've never been out this long before. I kind of missed the last half of the Townsville season, the Australian season, with it, and then re-injured it here. So it's been a 2-month ongoing thing, but it's definitely getting better.
What's it like sitting on the sideline watching?
It's awful. Yeah, it's terrible. You get paid to play, and you get paid to train and work hard, but when you have to sit out there and watch your buddies going up and down, sweating, working hard, getting yelled at by Paulie in practice, even though Paulie's yelling at him, you still want to be out there and kind of be included, but when you're injured, you got to worry about yourself and kind of getting healed up.
Great support crew though behind the scenes taking care of you.
Yeah, definitely. No, yeah, Mark, our trainer's been great. Greg Castle, our surgeon's been great. Everyone's just been helping me, kind of get it ready. And had a little kid volunteered to be my runner today and get my Wheatie bag heated up, so that really helped. Actually, it was really good. So a lot of support.
Does it play on the back of your mind when you are playing though? Are you thinking about your hamstring?
A little bit. There's a couple things that, when I catch the ball in the post and stuff, I know I got to be smart and not make too quick of a move. Just make sure, nothing happens. Just kind of play at a slower pace. But, we're worked out tonight. They're a great team. They were top of the table coming in, and to give them that loss and tied up with them with 3 losses on the table, and got Waikato coming in here next week. We're kind of putting ourselves in a position where we want to be.
Pistons next week at home, and then Pistons away.
No, exactly. So that's going to be two big games for us. But we're worried about getting the last game of the homestand right here. We played 4 of the top table teams in a row, Waikato being the 4th, and if we can go 3 and 4 in that trip, it's good for us.
There's no respite though, is there? There's no holidays in this season. There's no teams that are rolled easily.
Well, literally, we don't give a bye week, and there's all the teams are really good. You saw Waitakere beat Wellington a couple weeks ago, so everyone you play, you got to give them. Since we won the championship last year, everyone's coming in giving us their A game. So we got to come out and we got to play our game, because if we're playing our B game, they're playing their A game. Stuff.
That win by the Sharks doesn't move them up the table, but only due to an inferior points differential to the other teams contesting 4th place. The Hawks appear to have cut away at the top, but have played as many as 4 more games than some, though few will deny they are the form team at the moment. The Mountaineers may still harbour hopes of making the playoffs, but they'd be distant at best even this far out. The Sharks match up with the Pistons in round 7, provides the home side with a chance to leapfrog in a single bound one of their rivals for top 4 action.